Hello, everyone. My name is Christopher Rose. I'm an author, mentor, life coach, motivational speaker, evangelist, musician. Now, in this video today for this evening, this will be the first video for the new YouTube channel, Spiritually Helping Other People. Now, because this is the first video for the new YouTube channel, I have to get the most important message across at the very beginning. And as I make this video tonight for the viewers, whoever watches the video and listens to this video, this message becomes the most important message that you will hear. And it's something that a lot of people haven't learned and a lot of people can't do, which is understandable. But the message of this message is very important. So it's important you listen, you understand, and you embrace the message that I'm going to share with you tonight. Now, because this message is so important, I want to get something clear first before I even mention the message. Now, in life at the moment, when you look at society, look at the world, you see things of what's going on in people's lives and, how people live their life. There seems to be confusion, lack of understanding, just pain and suffering in many people's lives. And it seems to be like an ongoing problem in life. Why are people suffering? Why is people going through problems, struggles, circumstances, situations, challenges? Why is many people not being able to do what they want to do in life? Why are so many people struggling every single day? Now, maybe we can't answer all those questions of why this is happening to so many people. Maybe, we can't answer all those questions. Maybe we can't. But the one thing we can do, which I'm going to get the message across today in this video, the one thing we can do, we can't solve the problem for millions and billions of people of why they are suffering and going through problems. We may not ever begin to solve the problems of that. Maybe not. Whether we try to or not is a different question. But we may not ever be able to resolve what's really going on in the world. As this first video for the new YouTube channel is explaining, it's a very important message. So let me explain this message tonight. If we can't change all these people's suffering, adversity, problems, and challenges for them, then how are we going to resolve it? What are we going to do? Now, this becomes a very important question for people that want to help others, right? So, the people that want to help others give back and make a difference, what would you need to do? And the question is a very simple question. I think I've explained this question in previously before with over maybe 300 to 400 videos that I've created. That's not saying that just because I'm able to create videos means anything or I'm better than another human being. I'm not trying to say it in that way. I'm just trying to get the message across. So what would we need to do? It's a question we have to ask ourselves at the very before any message, talk, inspiration, motivation, encouragement, generosity, passion, dream, desire, aspiration, motivation, inspiration. Before all of that can be important to people. Yes, of course, it can be, very important to people. Of course, it can. But before all of that, what can we do? Question is a very simple question that a lot of people don't have the answer to. You spiritually change. Now, people say, okay, spiritually change. What is that all about? What is spiritual change? Why shouldn't I live with my problems and my suffering and my circumstances every day of my life? The people who have overcome themselves are the ones that have gone for a spiritual change. But people say overcoming yourself. What's that all about? Spiritual change. What is that? Like what is it really? What is it? Simple answers to simple questions here. So spiritual change is very important. That's a simple answer to simple questions. When you've spiritually changed yourself, which I'm not going to tell a person how to do that. It's not my place to tell a person how to do that. I can encourage a person how to do that. I can empathize with a person how to do that. I can't specifically tell each individual how to do that because it's down to the person, down to the individual. So I wouldn't be able to tell each individual how to do it. But there's a simple spiritual change that, how can I word it? It affects all spiritual change. And the spiritual change that affects all spiritual change is this little point here, which I'm going to explain just briefly. When you help other people give back, make a difference, make a contribution. And people say, oh, spiritual change is your spirituality, isn't it? It's your believe in God. It's your faith in life. Sometimes for different people, it can be those things. The faith in life, the spirituality, what you do day to day. For spiritual human beings, and I'm not talking about the world population here. That's not part of my talk today. For spiritual human beings, they will live differently to everybody else who hasn't gone through the spiritual change. So people say, but I'm living my life, I'm in this relationship, I've got this job, I bought a house, I'm very successful, I'm rich, oh, this is my life, and I'm achieving a lot, I'm getting more richer in my life, I'm becoming more successful, I'm achieving a lot, I'm very well off, isn't it? Oh, yes, this is going on for me and my family and my life, but haven't you learned the lessons of what you need to learn in life? Haven't you discovered who you are as a human being? Haven't you learned to help other people, give back, make a difference and a contribution? Haven't you learned to serve, give, contribute, help, and support people in what they're going through? There's no ego to that. There's no I'm more successful than you to that statement. Haven't you learned to help other people? Now, I've explained that. This is just a brief message from the beginning of my videos. Why is the world in the way it is? Has anyone found a way to observe the world and where it is? people not helping people, people passing away without helping, people struggling for houses, cars, and money, and jobs and income, people worrying about tomorrow and what's going to be happening the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Ongoing concerns of every human being. Has no one like sat back from that and looked and observed of what's going on in society today? Like really observed, like really look. Why is that person's life going in misery? Why are they not being able to help themselves? Why are those people struggling all their life? Haven't has no one figured it out yet? This is when it becomes simple for people to realize. And I'm just gonna bring my faith into the video now because I do have a faith. Yes. I am not perfect. No, but I do have a faith. And my faith is with Jesus Christ and God for this statement. Now, I'm just gonna share two scriptures in the message today. I think it's appropriate. So John 3:16. What does it say in John 3:16? It says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, Jesus Christ. Whoever believes in Jesus Christ shall not perish but have eternal life. Philippians 2:4. What does it say? Not looking into your own interests, but each of you to the interest of others. Now, I'm not going to bring religion, spirituality, faith into the video. This message is very simple. So, if our creator, Jehovah, which is God's real name, brought Jesus Christ into the world for us, what did Jesus Christ do when he was here? Which is the question we have to ask ourselves, isn't it? Wasn't Jesus Christ helping other people? Yes. Wasn't Jesus Christ doing the work of ministry? Yes. Wasn't Jesus Christ healing people? Yes. Wasn't Jesus Christ always going to the most vulnerable human beings? Yes. So when you understand that it's not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others, helping other people in what they are going through. That's when the spiritual change comes. The spiritual change always comes once you discover that. I'm not telling a person, whoever's listening to this very spiritual message this evening, how it will happen for you. I can't do that. I am not the most successfulest person. I'm definitely not the most spiritualist person there is. I'm definitely not. I can say that with confidence. I can't tell each human being how it will happen for them. I can't do that. I'm sorry. You learn to help other people, give back, make a difference and a contribution. That's the journey of life itself. It really is the journey of life itself. When you help other people in what they are going through, and you continue the work of helping other people in what they are going through, that's when the work begins. That's when your life begins. If you want to get to that point in your life, that's when it really begins. Before that, you will have to learn what I'm talking about, right? Because if you don't learn what I'm talking about, you live a life with no contributions. You will not be supporting people. You will not be having any impact into others, and your life will have no significance or meaning to it. So, where does the meaning come from? Where does the work come from? What what are we meant to do as human beings? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. What are we meant to do as human beings? Help other people in what they are going through. That is the developing the nature of Christ. That's developing the nature of humanity. That's developing the nature of spirituality. I didn't say faith, I said spirituality there. That is the nature of it. If you don't begin to spiritually change, you don't get to support people. I'm not telling people how you do it. I won't do that. You learn and you discover how to do it. And for each human being, it will be a different reason, isn't it? No two human beings are the same individuals. There is no, if let me put it to you this way. If you're a human being, which we all are, you're not like another human being. You're an individual first. That's why when you understand you're an individual first, when you understand you are meant to contribute something. I didn't say contribute because you get something out of it. You become more successful from doing that. You get more prosperity when you do. That's not developing the nature of Christ. That's not developing the nature of spirituality. That's not developing the nature of what you need to do in your life. Now, I've said the message tonight very simply: spiritually change. That message is a very difficult message to learn. Spiritually change. I didn't just say, please don't confuse my words for something else. When I said the message very simply from the beginning to how it is now. Spiritually change. You need to spiritually change within your life. Spiritually change. I didn't say just change. Change that happens for a lot of people, isn't it? Change. Spiritually change. Let me put it to you this way. Let me put it to you this way. I'll put it to you this way. I'll put it to you this way. Then I'll end the video for this evening. Now, what? Okay, let's just put it to you this way. What will a spiritual change do in your life? Because this is I think this is the secret of what people need to learn. What will a spiritual change do in your life? What would it do? But I've got this ongoing problems in my life. My life is like this. I've got my job. I've got my relationship. This is going on, and it's like, how can I? It's like so many people are concerned with what's going on for them, which is everybody, which is majority of human beings. They never go past that. They never break free from that. They never seem to get out of their mind and their comfort zone. They never seem to do that. So the question is, what will spiritually changing do in your life? And what spiritually changing will do in your life is this simple thing. And it's very simple. And I'm happy to make this video tonight. Spiritually changing it does one thing. This is the main thing it does. If you learn this message tonight, spiritually changing means you're making a contribution to others. contribution to others can mean different things to different people. I'm not here to explain that. Making a contribution to others means you have spiritually changed. Something in your life has spiritually changed. Once you know how to help other people, when you know how to help other people, give back, make a difference, spiritual change comes into your life. And then when the spiritual change comes into your life, what does it do? You're always helping other people. You always seem to be giving back. Your life is not how it was before. It's completely changed. It's just not, it can never, whether you like it or not, it will never be the same as it was before because you've spiritually changed. You won't be the same human being. You've changed. Something in your life has changed. Spiritual change comes to the people who help the most. Just before I finish, I'm just going to say that one more time and then I'm going to end the video for this evening. This is the first video. Spiritual change comes to the people who help the most. It's the ones that are helping the most that will go through the spiritual change. I didn't say a successful career. No, I didn't say a bigger business. No, I didn't say a wonderful family relationships. No, I didn't say achieving your dreams and desires. No, I didn't say ambitions, motivations, inspirations. No, I didn't say, oh, you're gonna get this and other people are not. No, just gonna repeat it one more time to end the video. Spiritual change comes to the people who help the most. So if you help the most, you will go through a spiritual change. That changes your life. It changes everything. The one thing I'm certain of this spiritual change, and like I said, it's always good to learn and understand things. But this is the thing I'm certain of, and people may disagree. Okay. The one thing I'm certain of, there's probably more than two to three things I'm certain of. These simple things. One, you'll never think about yourself. It's not going to happen when you spiritually change. Two, money is not a motivation. Yes, it just wouldn't be a motivation. Three, you're always spiritually fulfilled. I haven't gone into the topic of spiritual fulfillment just. I haven't gone into the topic just yet. Spiritual fulfillment. You're always happy, spiritually happy in your life. Being spiritually happy in your life doesn't come until you've helped. I know this is it is an important message, and I'm happy to be sharing it tonight, as always. Your life doesn't change, which is this is as simple as it gets, and I have to end the video after this. Your life doesn't change, no, until you have spiritually changed. Just going to repeat that one time and then we'll end the video for this evening. Again. Your life doesn't change, no, until you have spiritually changed. So if you don't spiritually change, then it means your life wouldn't change. And let me just say this at the end before I finish. No human being can tell you how to spiritually change. That's why though you see, I haven't mentioned any way of doing that in the video. I've just spoken about it. I haven't mentioned any way of how you do it because it's not down to me to do that. It's down to the individuals that want to do that. You learn, you discover, you change. Spirituality is different for different people, yes. If you don't spiritually change, then your life doesn't change. And if your life doesn't change, which is happening to people all the time, I'm just one of the few, really. You make no contributions. You help no people. You you haven't done work that supports others. You're not you're not you're not even passionate about helping other people. There's no you won't have a motivation. There'll be nothing that you desire or want. It's just not gonna happen. So I don't wanna sort of go too deep into it, but the message is simple. Spiritually change. When you spiritually change, you help other people in what they are going through. There's no bigger motivation than that. No human being can teach you how to do that. It will not happen that way. You either make the choice, make the decision, you live your life where you're helping other people, giving back and making a difference. Contribute, serve, and do your part to make a difference. If you do your part to make a difference, you will continue to make the difference because you've already learned how to do it. People like to teach about it, of course. People like to do sermons. I'm not. I've never been that type of a human being myself. No, I just haven't been that. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, or I'm not naturally like that. I've never have been. It's just how I am as a human being. You can learn a message, you can read a book, you can watch other people. There's about millions and billions of ways to learn how to contribute. It's not just one way, there's like millions and billions of them. You have to start the work to finish the work. You have to spiritually change before you get to do anything else. You have to learn and understand to do anything else. That becomes a simplistic thing in life. That becomes very simple. Didn't say it was easy. Didn't say you're always going to figure it out. Spiritual change involves and means helping other people. So start the process. I've always called it the process. Really, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna actually. I'm not even gonna put other people's definition of it. I just wouldn't do that because it will be unfair to me to do that in the video. I'm not even going to. I was going to, but I won't. I just won't. Start the process. And you start the process of spiritual changing, continue the process. And just one more thing, and then I will finish after this. Just one more thing. Who are the people that gets remembered in life? I'm gonna repeat that one more time, and then I'm gonna end the video for today. I will repeat it one more time. I will. Who are the people that get remembered in life? This is a question, isn't it? Is it the people that earn the most money? Is it the people that have the successful family? Is it the people that look the best? Is it the people that have the most inspiration? Is it the people that work the hardest? Is it the people that are always with others? The people, the people who get remembered are the spiritual people. I've said this in messages before. I have mentioned it before. The people who get remembered are the spiritual people. They are the ones that get remembered. Most people, they don't get remembered. But I'm not even gonna go into that topic this evening. It'll take too much time. But just think about the spiritual change you need to do in your life. Think about, where can I learn how to help other people? Think about, what work can I do to help other people? Think about, where do I need to be to help other people? when, 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 when you think about those questions quite deeply, where do I need to be to help other people? When you think about those questions quite deeply, the change begins. You'll find answers. You'll find ways. You'll, you, you will learn throughout your life. Where would I need to be to help other people what they are going through? Remember my message, spiritual change. That's my message. Yeah, I've shared what I need to share this evening and this first video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Take care. Spiritually change.